Peace, everyone! How are you? I hope you've been doing well. It's been a while since we talked. I have been doing well too. Thank you for asking. I also have been thinking a lot about what you might say. The past months, my achievement, basically 2024. So let's take a look at the past, shall we? I started 2024 at the top of the world in New York. It was the first time I ever experienced a new year in another country, somewhere other than home. It was a last-minute trip, as per usual, but I had so much fun. It was crazy, overwhelming, chaotic, but it was fun. New York has been good to me. The first time I came, I'm gonna be honest, I did not really like it. With time though, I learned to love her as she was. Big, chaotic, and full of surprises. There's always something amazing that happens to me when I leave New York. And this time, I left with a sense of purpose. I decided to be more serious about YouTube. I made you a promise back in February to do one video per week. In this big story that is my life, that promise felt like a new beginning, a new direction. So the adventure started. You know how it went. You were there with me. I started making one video per week, trying to find my identity as a creator. Some videos worked, while others completely flopped. It was like I was looking to solve a puzzle without necessarily understanding the rules. At times, it was fun, and others frustrating. Then Ramadan hit, and all that frustration flew away. Ramadan is a dear and important guest. It brings peace in the household, but also in the heart. I had to focus, to bring only the good and let go of all the negative. Ramadan brought me a much needed peace of mind. However, once it left, it felt like the wheel of time started turning again. Here we go, back to the vlogs, to discovering new things, new food, new experience, and this beautiful city that I've grown in. I have been living in Montreal for the past 20 years, and it never ceased to amaze me. Just like Shrek and I, Montreal has layers. There's always something new, something exciting, something beautiful. And I love that YouTube allowed me to discover this beloved city even more. In 2024, I was also secretive. I was preparing something for July with a lot of excitement and anxiety. It's funny how these two feelings are always together in my head. I felt them at every big step of my life. Starting university, getting a new job, opening a YouTube channel, doing TikTok. So I sort of learned to love these feelings. Between you and I, it's easy to love excitement. But anxiety? It's another story. I have learned in my life that usually my anxiety is followed by something amazing. I then learned to not listen to my anxiety because it is stopping me from having some of the best moments of my life. And that's why I love it now, because it feels like I have this little radar of happy things incoming. And that's when the July vlogs were born. While you all know that I sort of failed miserably at finishing the July vlogs, at that time, I wanted to challenge myself and to understand my limit as a creator. I had so much fun. The vlogs were all over the place, but I had so much fun. We took a road trip with my friend, a 14-hour road trip in the same province. We ended up discovering a new place, being close to nature, touch salty sea water, we went hiking, and sincerely, these were some of the best memories that I shared with my friends. With them, I feel my clumsy, dorky self, always talking about my feelings, history, movies, pop culture, K-pop, fashion, traveling, and so on. Not all of my friends are in Montreal now, but it feels sort of natural, like it's the natural cycle of life. Some of us have different paths, but I will always cherish whatever portion of a common path we have together. I love my family, my biological family, but I also love my chosen one. Not to be dramatic or anything, but now that I had basically a month to exist without a camera to process 2024, I was finally able to center and ground myself. You have to know that I am someone that think obsessively sometimes about the future. I am a little bit like Doctor Strange. If I could think about 14 million possibilities in the future, I would. During this break, I really tried to force myself to think about the present and nothing else. Now, I'm not saying that I didn't slip here and there. I'm just saying that I really tried. To be honest, I feel like my body needed it. I feel well rested. I don't know what 2025 has in store for me, but no matter what, I am welcoming it with open arms. To everyone who's been part of Amira's journey, whether you just started watching my videos or you were here from the beginning, I want to say thank you. I have been trying to find a clever conclusion to this video. I got nothing wiser or better than thank you. This is not just my journey. This is ours. And I am so excited to see where 2025 will take us. Thank you so much for being part of my 2024 journey. And see you in the 2025 one. Peace!